Hey everybody, Rich Noto here, Florida licensed realtor, Florida licensed home inspector, Florida notary public with a loan signing agent certification, your construction trained realtor. And having construction-based licensing and additional certifications is one of the many things that separates me from other realtors out there. They do not understand construction because they do not have the training or the certification. Now I know most buyers are concerned with the best price, the best location, the best floor plan, and they tend to overlook the most important part, and that's construction and home defects. When I help my buyers, that's my number one priority, to help them understand construction, to help them understand home defects, and to identify them and have a fantastic process and a house that's much better built than if you just went to the builder alone or if you hired a realtor that doesn't understand construction. Now, of course, selling new homes and actually understanding construction are two completely different things, so don't confuse the two. Now, out here in Lake Alfred, at a community called the Springs of Lake Alfred, and this is from Meritage Homes. This house behind me is the Yellowstone, and I have other videos of the Yellowstone, but I think that the Yellowstone is a great house. It's 2,168 square feet, 2.5 baths, and 4 bedrooms. They're 4 very large bedrooms, and that's what I like about it. So you have a little bit less space in the bathrooms, but you have a lot more space in the bedroom area. So we're going to go inside and have a look at this house. This house, again, is the Yellowstone. Great looking house. Check out this model. This is the Yellowstone. This is a very popular floor plan. This is actually a floor plan that I almost bought for myself at one point. I really like it. Oh, this model looks great. There's a lot of space. Actually, I'm gonna go down to the floor so you can see where I'm standing. So you can see there's a lot of floor space. It feels roomy, and then you go all the way up. So pretty nice. Feels spacious. Has a bit of like a luxury feel to it. Over here to the left we have the bathroom, which is a half bath. Oh, I like this. Very nice. It's small yet effective. Very nice. I wonder where they purchased this. I feel like I want to open it up and look in the door. But I'm not going to. Alright, so this is your storage underneath the stairs. You can see over here, just pretty spacious feeling. Even though it's kind of all in the same rectangle, it does feel a little bit separated. Couch and off in the back where the TV is in the living room section. You got your dining room table here to the right. And there's the kitchen to the left. And come over here, we have the laundry room, and then this goes off to the sales office, which is the garage. We're not going to go in there. Here's the pantry. Yeah, very nice model. I like it. This is one of those floor plans too with some of the customers that I've had in the past where this was a top consideration for them, you know, based on the price and the space and the layout. I do think it's one of the better floor plans from Meritage, personally. And so over here, this is the master bathroom, which is attached to the master bedroom. Of course, 2 sinks are over to the left, and to the right we have a shower, and we have a toilet in the closet room. Always the worst room in any house. And then this is your towel rack or towel closet, which is open, but if you wanted to somehow, I guess, close it off, you could probably call somebody in to put up some kind of doors or something over there. But it's a bathroom, so there's really no reason to. And here's your master bedroom closet, which is a very good size. Then I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll walk this way out so you can come get a different perspective of it with me in the viewer. So if you want a huge bathroom, this is probably not it, because you can see where I'm standing. Here's the shower, here's the sink. So there's enough room for two people to kind of pass, but it is snug. But you do have a very big master bedroom here, and I like that. So the master bedroom is larger, but the bathroom's a little bit smaller. Now over here is the kitchen, living room, and dining room again. You can see the kitchen. So the island has 3 seats. You can probably squeeze 4 around here easily, especially if they're children. Let's go up to the second floor. Yeah, it just feels very spacious over here in this area. And there you have the loft. And you know, this is one of the great things about it, you have a nice big loft. Look at that. So you got a nice big loft. And this is kind of cool that they put a desk over here, which makes sense. Meritage, they use spray foam up in the attic. So they use spray foam insulation on the ceiling instead of putting the blown, messy stuff. Of course, there's always pros and cons to every construction method, and I go over that kind of stuff with my customers. And here we have a bedroom, very colorful bedroom, I like it. Llamas. The closet. Yeah, very nice. Here's the bathroom. And we have another bedroom. This bedroom feels pretty large. Of course it is, it's not a small room by any means. I'm standing off in the corner. Let's have a peek in the closet. Oh yeah, good sized closet. What's this? Hall closet. Wasn't sure what that was going to be. Sometimes that's HVAC. And here's another large bedroom, so pretty nice. Alright, so let's walk out and talk about this house. The first thing is the size of the bedrooms. The bedrooms are really a great size. They're all much larger, and that's what I personally like about this house, and you know, some of my customers have as well, larger size bedrooms. We'll go back over here and look at this one too. This is a very big room too. So, you know, it's not the typical, you know, 11 by 11 or 10 by 12 or something like that. The only issue on the second floor might be that there's only one bathroom, and you know, it does have a bathtub, but there's only one toilet up here. So that's really, you know, up to you to decide. But again, you have larger bedrooms. Plus you got this really great loft. So what do you need with the addition of this little nook kind of over here where they have a desk set up so kids can, do schoolwork, or maybe, you want to set up a computer over here, for yourself as like a little office. The other thing is all the windows. It's pretty high and spacious feeling as well. So what I mean by high is like I feel like I'm like higher up due to the two windows all the way up there, plus a door down below. So it feels very spacious and very roomy. Now, of course, over here on the first floor is a half bathroom. Plus, as you saw before, we got the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, but the one thing I probably didn't look at was a lanai, the covered patio. So you do have some covered patio. It's not a huge one, but some people don't need it at all, and some people need a huge one. And I think that this is like a great covered patio because it's kind of just right. Like if you feel like you only sit outside sometimes and you need enough for like 2 to 4 seats, this could be it. I do appreciate everyone stopping by. Check out my website at richnotohomes.com. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks again.